Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 12th, 2025. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle coming out here for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. So Cancer, what we have here is happy, success, and then we have fear. So this would tell me that a lot of you may be thinking about all the things that can go right based on what you can do, what's within your capabilities, what's in your hands to do, right? This is like, as long as it's up to me, I know that I can be successful. If it's up to me, right? I make things happen. I'm seeing you making things happen, truly. That you're very lucky too. Like you're very lucky energy. But I am seeing that you've got to let go of something here. There's something that's ended or ending. And it's very important that you kind of like let it go. Let a situation go. Let some issue go. You have Eight of Wands, King of Wands, the Tower, and Six of Swords with happy success. There's something about you moving on and letting go of something, and that, excuse my throat, it's been, I swear, the weather here is lovely, okay? But this is about getting, like, something may have happened, something may have blown up, and it has something to do with someone getting really, really comfortable and speaking out of turn. It may not be you. It may be someone close to you. It could be you. But there's something here about you not repeating a cycle or continuing to do something. It's not helpful. It is it's a karmic pattern that needs to be broken. So someone speaks out of turn. Someone says something thinking that it's fun. You know how like we're having, there's a conflict, especially if it's within family, right? We having a conflict or within a group, a friend group, and people are just talking, they're happy to talk or whatever, and on the spirit of we're just having a conversation, we slip up and say things. Eight of Wands sometimes is like you speak out of turn so quickly that it shoots a bird out of the sky. Say it shoots a dove, like some spiritual animal, you know what I mean? It just shoots down something hopeful, and because you shot your arrow too quickly. um, there's something about you needing to overcome that energy, getting away from it, moving on, leaving that baggage where it belongs in the past. That whatever happened, it did mess up some stuff. It did topple down some things. Maybe it ruined relationships. It ruined the foundation of something. And they're saying that you are overcoming it, but you would need to let go of the same old pattern. And whatever that pattern is, it could be that you created distance from between you and others. It may have been that you felt limited when you had, and relationships ended and new ones began. And you may have not forgiven them. You may not have forgiven them at all. And because of that, you didn't use your wise judgment. I'm seeing that for some of you, there's no wise judgment in that. And so you may find that your life is still the same. However this goes, this may have been 8 months ago. It could have been even longer. It could have been, could have involved a Scorpio or Sagittarius energy here. Doesn't have to. But they're showing that you are pure magic, but your magic isn't released until you move on from the past. And but forgiving and healing the past opens you up for love in your present moments. And that's something there. But it's like you've got to let go of the old, everything, whatever was going on, you got to let it go, because new is coming into your life. They're going to want you to give with gratitude and grace, and a lot of you weren't able to do that. That may be something that also needs to change, because they're showing a karmic cycle of you going through whatever and then withdrawing from the people, from whoever, and then being very stingy with everything. You're not grateful for them. They did XYZ. You're not giving to them. There's no grace in that situation. You may be as ungraceful as Cinderella's ugly stepsisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, I'm not being graceful to that person. Spirit is asking you to do that because you're releasing luck. You're opening yourself up to unlimited possibilities and luck. And I'm talking about huge luck. It's like you'll be at the right place at the right time all the time. They're showing good fortune. I'm seeing angel number 0220, which breaks down to a singular 4. So life path 4 may be very, this may be very significant for you. But this, like, you have a lot of good fortune around you. And so, but it would require you to use wise judgment. And so a lot of your wisdom will come from, no matter what, being very generous with your spirit, giving of giving with a lot of gratitude. Like, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you did XYZ or said XYZ, because something needed to stop in that situation anyway. This situation needed to be blown apart anyway. It wasn't solid, obviously, because it wouldn't have been. If it was solid, nothing you said or did could have made it turn out the way it did. If say it's a relative or a significant other, if the situation was solid, they wouldn't be deterred by what's said in good fun or what was said in or done. And I don't see anything being like so detrimental, like, oh, this person is unfaithful and they're lying on you. This looks like I just spoke out of turn. I said something too quick, or I did something out of turn a little too fast. I didn't think about it before I did it. And it's like, if it was really that deep, they wouldn't, the relationship was that deep, it wouldn't have fallen apart in the first place. So thank you for that. They want you to act on your potential when you see 0220. Whatever you do is going to grow. Everything you do. Therefore, why not focus on our wishes? Why not focus on things that, we felt limited in, that we want those doors to open, right? Those are the things we want. Focus on that, because the fear is Temperance and Queen of Pentacles. The fear energy is saying that things will never really become stable. When will things actually make sense and balance out for me? When? Higher self here with the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Your higher self is saying that it's time to move on. And this is about doing something for you. Doing things for you. Like, your higher self is saying, don't do it for the sake of whatever it was you may have done things for the sake of. Like, I want them to see that I am doing better. I want them to see that, like, I want it to be known that I am doing better. I'm looking better. I feel better. I smell better. I'm better. It's for you. This is all a growth just for you. And because you're doing it for yourself, you're able to give with gratitude and grace. You're able to forgive. You're able to tap into the pure magic that you are. You're able to manifest every wish. You're able to see that you're unlimited. Whatever you create is unlimited. You can do whatever you want to do. And when you're doing it for yourself, when you're focusing on just you, and not saying that you're being selfish, right? But if you're looking at you, you realize that the wise judgment is, I can do anything. I can reach new heights. No matter what I do, it's going to grow. That's not something that needs to be broadcast, or it doesn't matter if other people see it or not. This is knowledge, internal knowledge with the High Priestess. This is between you and Spirit. You may have been dealing with two-faced, narcissistic, superficial people. And Spirit's like, it's not about them knowing. Who cares if they know? It's about you. It will always be built on a faulty foundation when you do things hoping they understand that you don't need that. You're good on your own. It will always fall. Dark Thoughts is 3 of Pentacles and the Hermit, because there's nothing there for, you know what I mean? There's nothing there to bounce off of. There's nothing to bounce off of that. Like, letting someone know, it's not changing their world in any way. So you're not, you know what I mean? It's like there's nothing you're putting out into the universe that's actually going to bring anything back towards you when you're dealing with people like that. Not, you know what I mean? The only significant change you can make is by on um, acting on your wishes. So these dark thoughts are interesting because they look like some of you may still be doing a lot of things based on the past. You may have built a lot of coping mechanisms or habits based on the stuff that you've experienced in the past with these dark thoughts. This is like saying, is this always going to be this way? Am I always going to have to deal with this and just like work around this energy? Am I always going to have to like cooperate or um, compromise with people that are like that based on what I've dealt with? And the answer, of course, is no. They're showing that dark thoughts would tell you that because of your wisdom, things are going to start cooperating with you rather than the other way around. Because of all that you've gone through, because of what you've experienced, you're going to, people are going to be turning around to work with you instead. It won't be the other way around where you're like, okay, let me try to cooperate with this jerk. It's like they're going to be turning to you. Well, what do you need? And you may be trying to manifest that. If you are, that's what it is there. I'm seeing turkey. Turkey may be important. Peach, the scent, the color, or the fruit. That might be important. Yeah. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Virgo. Those are the main signs. I see Capricorn and Taurus also. Leo and Aries. So you could be a Cancer Leo cusp. Dealing with a Leo Virgo cusp. We have Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, or Aries Taurus. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.